here.
Good afternoon. Welcome to today's live Q&A session sponsored by 38 Digital Market. I actually never had that on there, but Brad, we might need to move you up there to see it.
No, still
Slightly better.
Yeah. Use the link below for 38
That's
Digital
good.
Market.
That looks really good.
I think that's a much better view, Brad.
So who's in? Do you know anyone that's in rhinoplasty, North Korea? That little contest there, buddy.
Angel.
I thought so.
But his shit dropped. Like
I saw that. I went looking today to see if his S3 or whatever was still up there.
It's funny. What's new is old again. I was like, oh yeah, S3s. So now I've got a bunch of fucking tests out. What up?
What's up, William?
Willie. That's OG Willie. Original. Big Willie style.
Bam.
Willie Smith.
Yeah.
Honey. So you guys out there call people Willie that are named William?
Not to their face.
Not to the face.
Yeah, if I were in the same room as Will, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Nah, we call everyone Willie here as well.
Yeah.
Strange. I've never heard it elsewhere.
Willie?
You see that shit down south in England.
It's like Will Smith. Well, this is Will Smith, but a different Will Smith. The black Will Smith. Big Willie style. Are you still got the agency, Will?
Bad. But yes, we are here to answer your questions, folks. So pile in with the questions. Just don't say my Willie. Why do we always start off the wrong foot? I blame Mike.
It's just the way it goes, dude.
It's always Willies and
there's Willies everywhere when you're around for some reason, Craig.
It's raining, man.
Nice. Yeah.
Brad, what is that fucking picture?
What? That's the picture I've had for 2-3 years? That's the one that someone photoshopped. It was
1980.
Your face on it, remember? Yeah, I'm gonna be Barbie.
Halloween. Oh, yeah. Mike, what about you?
Oh, my freaking wife will tell me like that week.
I found a website and I've got some nice white boots coming.
Did you find them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Brad's
used.
last day.
Yeah.
Brad is retiring next week, folks.
Is it next week
I'm
already?
retired today, dude.
2 weeks.
He's got to send my shit out too. So you woke up like that, didn't you, Brad?
What's that?
You
This?
like that on your butt, dude.
Yeah, it's Kelsey's.
It's dirty, bro.
Yeah. It's coffee. I drank it this morning. I usually drink it like this because I'm right-handed, but you can't see what's written on it. So they need to make more mugs where the shit's on them if you hold it with your right hand. Because I don't want to be looking. I know what it says.
I'm just gonna call Davey Hennessy Brandon from now on, dude.
Why Brandon?
That's what he looks like.
Let's go, Brandon.
Brandon Hennessy.
I'm gonna call him Hypnotic.
You should.
Hypnotic Hennessy.
Hypnotic Hennessy. Get an Incredible Hulk. I don't see SEO questions though.
No.
Dude, so how are your campaigns? How was I keep seeing posts about how the update hurt people or whatever. So
Dude, the biggest jump that I've seen, I have no GMB. I threw a Charlotte page on a shitty HTML website into Yext just to get those, and did one piece of Zimwriter content. It's almost on page 1 for like crazy. Like if I told you the terms, you're like, how the fuck, why?
Mm-hmm.
You know. So,
you saw what I sent you this morning, right?
Yeah, with the new client.
Yeah, well, that's supports and stuff, but
yeah,
it's ridiculous how fast shit moves right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Without effort, hardly any effort.
Well, that's what I like. What kind of content is on that site? I didn't even look at it because I couldn't click that.
You could do it with Zimwriter, but it's just mature, dude. It's old.
Yeah, it's an article based It's not like just their old school banner.
It's a YMLL. It's like a your money or your life page, dude. It's literally a converting page, a marketing page.
You want to read it as I'm typing it in?
Just don't say it.
No, I'm going to read it out loud.
Don't read the URL.
Yeah.
Has time to expose everyone's markets.
Has anyone used Webflow?
What's it for?
Chris.
Websites.
No, I haven't.
Webflow.
No, I haven't, but people have been asking about it. I know that someone, no, it was Corey. Corey's been using it.
I've been fucking around with it. It's pretty decent just for knocking up quick websites. So you should definitely have a look at it, guys.
Yeah, I mainly use, what do I use?
You need a light on your face, dog.
Huh?
You need to put a light in front of your face, dude.
I don't care.
I can't look at you.
What are you going to do? Fire me? Give a fuck.
Put a light there.
Here.
Put it under your fucking chin.
You're right.
That's as far as it reaches. No more PP. Is this thing here? I can do that. Huh?
Have you done something wrong to Chris, Brad?
What did I do?
I don't
know who Chris is.
You ratted
Chris we know?
Dude, I don't know who Chris is.
Backlight. That's terrible. That's fucking worse. See what happens in my life when I try and improve it? I just am making it worse. Putting it back to where it was.
You banned Chris?
Yeah.
Why?
Just in case he's on to cause havoc.
Yeah, it's fine. Cause it. Unblock him. Let him say what he needs to say.
But guys, questions. Give us questions, or Mike's going to start pulling questions.
Did you see? Well, actually, I've got someone. I think I've got someone to come on and say goodbye to Brad next week, but we'll see. It's a surprise.
A surprise.
It better not be Jordan.
Dude, what's up, Alex?
Hey, Rob.
You decided to send an email, bro, and everyone pops out of the woodwork, dude.
Yeah, I'm not really leaving. I was just fucking with everyone. Ask questions, people.
Yeah. Lack of.
Hey, have you used? Fuck, what was that called? The thing that built all the cloud sites. Hang on.
Rain, go away.
Dirty sent it to me. I know Nick's used it before.
Which one?
You can, I'm looking. It's a goofy name made by a Dutch guy. Uno momento, por favor.
Dirty's making big moves, dude.
What's he doing?
Man, he needed like references and shit for some stuff, dude.
Oh yeah. I sent that to him. Sent him some stuff too.
Yeah.
SEO YACSS.
Yet another content. Oh, that I thought that's the one that's the play on YACG. Yet another content generator. I remember this. Someone asked me about this.
Yeah, it's for you can upload it to all the cloud sites, but I didn't know if anyone had.
No, there's a dude in the NFG list that has a comparable one, but it cloaks and it does a really good job. That's the one that I would recommend.
Yeah.
Now, Yax is well known. Many people have used that.
Yeah, it's Yax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
Jesper Neeson, Danish guy. They actually have a conference out there as well.
Yeah, Jesper. Yeah. Dutch guy. Is he Dutch? Where's he from?
No, Denmark.
Denmark. That's Dutch,
I don't
right?
want to know who Nerdy is, man.
No, it's not Dutch, you maniac. That's Denmarkish.
It's Danish.
Danish.
Swedish.
Denmark.
Sweden and Switzerland are the same country too, right? I don't know much.
Yax. Maeve's here.
Have you used it, Alex and or Randy?
It's like what Angel's doing.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they all kind of work depending on what the queries are.
Yeah. Well, I've got the bot to create all the. My thought was I've got the bot to create all the HTML sites, like the localized ones that I just upload to like the cheap ones, like a .online, whatever. And they're getting calls. But if I could do it for cheaper without the domain registration, shit like that. Yes, huge. You talking about? Who asked him about penis size?
Great.
Oh,
Not me.
But yeah, I've got this. I can do all these sites. So I mean, is it worth it if I can just create a bot to create a bunch of AWSs or S3s and shit? Like,
no,
that make more sense?
Do the bot yourself, dude.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Don't go pay for it. There's no reason to pay for it.
No reason at all. Nah, I don't know. I've not used them.
Yeah. So we'll see if I get results from it. But I bought, me and Fiverr. I just threw up S3s. I don't want to see what happens when I just throw a fucking.
You using a Fiverr service for the S3s?
No, I can make the S3s easy enough, and I've got so what I did 500 sites. This is a few months ago. So I ran all 500 sites through Scrapebox to see what was indexed, what wasn't, because I didn't want to re-upload anything that was already indexed. So I took whatever wasn't indexed. I picked out like, okay, this city would be good, this city would be good, whatever. So I uploaded 2 or 3 of those to S3, which takes 2 minutes,
Yeah.
And then I ordered Fiverr linking gigs, and that's it. So basically all of the EMDs that I did, which are getting calls alone, no linking to them or anything. All the EMDs I did are the exact same content for ZimWriter. They're hubbed out, but they switch out the geo on every single page. Like if it's Charlotte on this one site, if it's trying to think of a niche that we're not in, physical therapy Charlotte, and then I do a Greensboro one, it's physical therapy Greensboro, and I do a Raleigh one, it's physical therapy Raleigh. So they're all exactly the same, but they're all hubbed out. So I would have the supporting terms as well that all link back and they're interconnected.
You said they're EMDs, not S3s, right?
Yeah, currently they're EMDs. Yeah. If I said S3, I didn't mean to. But now I'm testing with S3s just to see what the fuck happens. Because I don't like if I spend $100 on Fiverr and they do a shit job and blow it up, then who gives a shit? I'll just kill it. I don't have any money in it. But if it works, then I can scale it out.
Yeah, see, Alex said that they're okay, but the problem is limits. But the guy updates a lot, so it's nice. And that's the thing, like just do the bot, dude.
Yeah.
Did you test out the topical generator like I was showing you on the?
Not yet. No, I haven't circled back.
It's actually pretty solid for initial establishing of E, dude. It works pretty well.
Yeah,
I would play with it just to see. I was impressed.
Can you do local or no? Like if I want to rank drug rehab Greensboro, it could build out that cluster.
You could use it for S3, dude. Like I mean, and any public host like that because of the upload now too. But yeah, no, it does a good job of grabbing the different post types and getting those created and doing the outline for the post type and shit. Like like a fucking listicle versus info post, yada yada yada.
Yeah. I had the exact same thought, Alex. I was like, well, we'll find out which parasite sites Google likes the best currently. It's a good test.
Medium was a good one. See what parasites are working? Just go look at the payday loan market and see what's ranking.
Oh yeah,
stuff, dude. Like that's where you'll find out what parasites are working.
Yeah.
What about Maeve's question?
What about it?
September, October.
Hit again in October.
I'd get a new site. You didn't spend much on that site, did you?
Is that the old one or not? Oh, look at that. There's Nick.
Who's Brady? I don't know any Bradys. I knew a Brady in high school.
Nicholas is here.
Nick's a badass. You know anyone that can get GMBs right now, Craig? Or Mike, I guess?
I mean, there are guys that can get them, but they don't do it as a service.
They won't.
Yeah, exactly. I know someone that will do it as a service, but it's exponentially expensive, dude.
It's I can understand why guys are no longer doing it because it just blows up in your face. It's just
I wouldn't either. Yeah,
I would never do that as a service. No,
I wouldn't do it as a service. I wouldn't sell like the method either. To be honest,
even the fucking reviews, guys that are selling reviews are getting taken down. Then people are on your tits going, "Where's my fucking reviews?"
Yeah, dude, reviews suck. It was funny. Was it in Brock's course? He recommended someone. I was like, perfect, an outsourcer. He's like, this is who I use for everything. It was funny. So I ordered one for like this old GMB that I had that was on like page 2 of the. It wasn't the 3-pack, but it was on page 1, but of the map. So I was like, okay, we'll get a few reviews on here, and then I'll start pushing it from there. The motherfucker disappears as soon as he does some reviews. I was like, God damn it! Like, not just the reviews never showed up. The entire fucking thing was gone. So I was like, well, that's good. If I ever need you for negative SEO, I'll reach out. But
dude, they love your accent, bro. Your British accent.
I always do a Southern woman accent.
He's Irish.
Yeah, he's Irish. Get it right. Him and Connor go to the same gym.
The dude's Irish.
Did you see that Dylan Dennis fight this weekend? That fucking that circus over the weekend, Craig?
Yeah,
it's terrible.
It was funny to see KSI just dancing around, fucking throwing a.
He almost beat Fury. He was closer, but Fury didn't look as good as when he fought Jake. But is because of KSI is terrible. So kind of like if you're fighting someone that's like that, it's hard to keep your level up. I feel like
it's got to be a fucking stitch up. That has got to be rigged. That just fucking
last minute they are with when it was within a month or two, they're like none of these are going to be pro fights, like they're not going to be sanctioned or whatever. They're all going to be exhibitions. So they didn't count for anything. But yeah, it's crazy. And the Dylan Dennis one, he was trying to be like a Nate Diaz, but he's not Nate Diaz. Hopefully he's done. I did like the build up on Twitter. He's like the #1 keyboard warrior. So
you like a bit of trolling.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I'm built like a troll. So,
Nerdy, have you noticed any inverse correlation between Google and Bing rankings? As my Google goes up, Bing goes down on secret plugin sites.
What I've noticed with Bing lately, because I check them every once in a while, and especially they're organic, they're trying to make sure that you're getting they want it as a set and forget, especially in like rehab, like you search for it, and it's like they're just putting the top ones at the top, like the top like authority sites up there. Like if you're in legal, it would be freaking who's the big like legal directories that there's a few of them. But anyway, they're going for authority sites. And I think it's like a set it and forget it type of thing. They're like, we'll just make this one switch. These sites are going to rank for a long time, and we don't have to watch like worry about the fluctuation. It seems like that's what they're doing right now. So I don't know if there's an inverse correlation between the two. I do know that Google, of course, is changing all the time. I think Google is trying to make improvement, like consistent improvements. Bing's just trying to get something up there where they don't have to fucking change it again. So
yeah, I like Bing.
Yeah, it's a lazy way to do it, but I mean, if it works for them. This site will always be good, or for the foreseeable future, this site's going to be solid. We're just going to throw them to the top.
No, we're not running NFG anymore.
Really?
You're not going to keep it going?
I
thought you were going to keep it going. You should. Go for it.
No, I'm good, bro.
Come on, man. Anyway,
I might come out of the woodworks at some point and be like, I got something. If I come out and say I've got something cool to show everyone, then you better fucking sign up. But it may be in a few years. Who knows?
There's only, like you said, dude, there's only so much you can say the same
Build
thing.
a network.
Again, dude.
Build a network. Get your on page right. Build backlinks. Look, always like Mike is very good at finding backlink sources. Like as we've been working together on shit, he always has like a new backlink source. It's like, yeah, this shit's working, And if you're the on page and everything, it hasn't really changed enough to where it affects that. So Yeah.
Don't ditch an FG. But Brad's not around to send emails, dude. There's no NFG without Brad, dude.
I can send you the list. Call it.
I have the list, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Nah.
Come on. Anyway, guest poster Harrow, what's best?
I never really used Haro much. So I would say niche edits over everything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you have someone doing your Haro process or your Haro process and it's not taking you time and it fits the budget, get that shit out there. The guest posts, I don't want new pages personally right now. I don't want new.
Yeah, you want aged content and links from aged content. Yeah.
So
what you want is Wikipedia backlinks.
Forums.
Dude, no, I'm not even kidding though. Like, there's some
HarrowLinkBuilding.com.
Is that yours?
Do they just do Haro or do they do other shit too?
We do digital PR as well.
Oh, that's your digital PR thing. Do you do Wikipedia stuff, man?
Nah.
No, why not?
He's not
Wikipedia's a fucking pain in the tits.
It is.
A real pain in the tits. Dude, I've tried for myself with Wikipedia. Now, it's going to be easier for, corporates and stuff, but Wikipedia, I tried it, got pulled down, tried it in Portuguese.
Isn't that why you did IMBD shit, right?
Yeah. Dude, it's just a bitch, Wikipedia. It's just, again, it's like the GMB thing. It's just, there's too many people poking their nose in and fucking it all up. So
yeah, show you this. Look at this. Let me see. I can remember what.
Saul's got a good question.
Where the hell is Saul? Wait a minute.
Very
Saul,
last one. Better call Saul.
Better call Saul.
Yes, both of them. What I do is I will because I'm always. It keeps getting darker. So I'm always building a network. So that there's your deleted domains that you're building it out. You're going to rank for shit. You're going to get in leads into those. And then if you really want to push for like a specific term on that page because you're already making money from that site, then it makes sense to send the niche edits there. And then if you ever want to use it for linking, you can. So that's the network building.
Look at that, dude. Craig.
Where?
Private
chat.
Look at his privates.
You like that fucking.
What is this? Wait a minute to share it.
Isn't that sick, dude?
Tech Smith screen.
What tanked it?
It just part of the campaign was over, and you can't maintain the positioning without the full campaign going.
Yeah. What date was it? It wasn't August, right?
Yeah, that was that's October. Oh, so the growth is in through August and September, and then the drop is into October.
Okay.
Maeve, we are not NWB. So no Harrow. You get what you get, to be fair, and what the journalists are wanting, but no, it's genuine Harrow. Don't know what NWB were given, but
it's website builders.
Harrow should not be same shitty links. Like if like that sounds like it's not actually the
Harrow. Yeah.
Harrow. I mean, like the help a reporter out stuff, like that's kind of how we've done a lot of the larger brand stuff, is that kind of process, and it works. I mean, there's a reason. I think that digital PR is expensive, but there's a reason people do it, because it satisfies all the departments and it does grow the brand.
Yeah. Dan is asking, did Sushi Brad get famous from your last call?
I don't know who the hell Sushi Brad is. Do we?
That's you, I think.
Huh?
That's you, probably.
Am I Sushi Brad?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been famous.
Don't ditch NFG, says Maeve, who has
it's a spirit. It never goes away.
I don't give a fuck, Maeve. I'll do what I want. That's NFG.
You woke up like that.
Yeah.
And
Kelsey's got one. It's purple that says I put a spell on you. And she always I'm like, why are you using my mug? She's like, it's my mug. I'm like, no, that one is mine.
Yeah. Your AI image. Oh, Sushi Brad. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Ah, yes.
Where's
well,
Sushi?
how come all of a sudden you fucking remembered now?
I think this might be Sushi Brad.
Because I'm not a smart man, Craig.
So you're not
I
going
don't
to
have
give
a green
Oscar
screen.
a chance?
I don't have my green screen. Oh, there. It still works.
There's Sushi Brad.
That's Sushi
I
Brad.
think that's Sushi Brad.
Sushi Brad, you got to have the boots. Move so you can see my daisies. There you go.
Hi, I'm Sushi Brad.
Sushi Brad.
You should continue in FG and just have that up there and make the mouth move. Like that lawyer that was a cat. He's like, I'm a cat. I don't know how to not be a cat.
Are you active on Upwork right now? Product? Always been a decent spot to find
I
contracts.
did web design gigs on there back in the day.
Did you?
It's just, yeah, if you get your process down and get your costs way down and you compete on price, then
I reopened my account to just pull some, like, see what it was all about, because it's been fucking forever, dude.
Dimitri's on there, like all over that.
Yeah, and so is Lewis from the UK. He was a member, you know, and that's where he pulled a lot of his larger contracts, man.
You just gotta know your shit. The pro product.
You gotta take a test and stuff, though.
I'm pretty good at testing. In the real world, I suck. But
It's about SEO, though, Brad.
yeah, I can study. You give me a test, I can study.
I thought opening Upwork again for Oh, there's Jordan. Hey, bud. How are you, man?
There's a guy on
We're retired today. We got an opening.
Yeah, there you go. Love is Blind. His name is JP.
Oh, really?
It didn't work out, unfortunately. You watch Love is Blind? Either of you?
Yeah. My wife puts it on, and so, dude, I'm telling you, my wife is saying crap all the time. You're both like hit autism landmines on the same thing.
Yeah,
and
Kelsey
like,
and I. That's one.
You gotta watch this.
That's what I do when people don't let me watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
That, and I started watching Fall of the House of Usher.
I want to see that. It looks
it's
good.
solid. The first episode's good.
I'm still watching Supernatural, dude. We're on season 12.
I can't. Your wife watches that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It's good, dude.
No, I don't watch WB stuff. Kelsey's into WB.
Dude, I don't know. The show is the campiest, most amazing thing in the world. Dude.
Isn't it just a weaker version of True Blood? True Blood was good.
True Blood was really good. It's very different. Like, I wouldn't consider it the same at all.
Yeah. What about Vampire Diaries?
Dude, she's watched that. Not me.
That's one of Kelsey's.
You probably would watch that alone in the dark.
Yeah.
With your tissues and lotion.
And the cheerleader outfit. Wearing it. No.
We got to go back to lunch again, Jordan.
I try not to, Dan, to be quite honest. Who's Dave from OMG back in the day? What was his last name? He's been on here. Dave. He was big into real estate SEO because he was a real estate agent. And he said, he's like, I was a real estate agent. We're a pain in the fucking ass to work with. He's like, they'll be very demanding. You'll get them to a spot. And then they're like, yeah, we're good. And they'll cancel it. And they don't want to keep going. Or they hit their threshold. Like they're making X amount. They're making their 60, 70 grand a year. And they're like, this is good enough. This is the life I want to live. And they don't want to push it any further. And it can be frustrating. And from what I've noticed, a lot of people in real estate are like all over the fucking place. So one day they're doing one thing, one day they're doing another, and you can't work like that. So
yeah, no, I mean it. I'm coming out to California, dude, is what I meant.
Nerdy, I've got local services site that has been used with 2 different addresses in the past, different states. Should I associate the site with both addresses or pick one?
Sorry, I was on the last question. Let me read it again.
That has been used with 2 different addresses in the past, different states. Should I associate the site with both addresses? No.
Does this what if you don't care either way? Look at where the most citations are coming from. Like what's stronger has a stronger association.
Unless you
with
can
the site.
facilitate both areas, but
Yeah.
I
Dave
wouldn't-
Keys, anyone? Is that the
Dave
name?
Keys, that's it. Go ask Dave. Trying to find one. There was a dude that was like, it looked like if one of us had done it in Greensboro. I'm looking at, if you want to look at Greensboro real estate agent, you've got the Google guarantee ads. That's probably one of the best ways to get it quickly. And then you've got this Kyle dude is doing a pretty good job. And you can see just he's bending the rules a little bit. Kyle Tyner, Greensboro realtor at Berkshire Hathaway. You know, is that a little bit spammy of a title? Yeah. Is it fucking working? Yes. So that would be one. Let's see. I don't see the dude here anymore. Yeah, he must have dropped off. But he pretty much did like the system type website, like very thin content. But he had all of his bases covered for internal real estate or internal pages.
Honey's got a question, and I think that backlinks to homepage or to internal page, which should I prefer? Does high number of backlinks to the homepage Google consider it spam? I personally would link everything on your site.
Yeah. Each page has a different entity that you want to hit. So each page has a different keyword cluster. So
I would not worry. I mean, if you're you don't want to don't worry about spam to the homepage like that. If you're not spamming the homepage, like you want, I mean, that look at the competitors in your market and just look at what their backlink profile looks like. You do that in any market, you're going to see similar things. You're going to see homepage links from a lot of different stuff, and then you'll see internal stuff. You want the deep linking.
yeah, there's no reason not to build to the internal pages.
Aska keeps asking you a question, Brad.
So
Yeah, I'll give you a chance. Come on over.
A chance at what? Guest posting and content writing.
Couch right there.
Yeah.
Sadly, Aska,
Brad's retired.
Brad's retired. Yeah.
Yeah. There'd be no more chances. Unless you're on Fiverr, then send me your gig.
What is it with hawking your shit on
What's up, Zed?
things like this? It's
People
crazy.
probably think it works. It seems like the barrier to entry is so low that you might as well try.
Rhinoplasty Chiang Mai entity done.
But they changed the keyword, right? After you started.
Did they change the keyword? Or
Yeah, it was Chiang Mai at first, and then they changed it to North Korea.
did they already do that event, or is that coming up?
I think it's coming up.
Coming up 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
You going, huh? You speaking?
Yeah.
Right on. Who else is speaking?
Everyone important in SEO, so I will not be there. Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you. I think you've got. I think Steve Toth is there.
Doesn't he have like a link building company or something?
No, I don't think so.
I was thinking the Hoth.
The Hoth. Nah, Steve Toth from the Hoth.
That'd be perfect. Hi, I'm Steve Toth from the Hoth. You look like a moth.
ZD Electrical. Also, I forgot to message you back. I get that many.
He didn't forget.
But trying to sell your ZD Electrical, it's only worth what someone's prepared to pay for it.
Is that your scholar, Jordan? I saw that when I looked at it today.
It's on now.
I got some CBD articles in that scholar thing doing pretty well. What's that scholar thing?
That scholar thing, THANG.
You know North Koreans get rhinoplasty?
Do they really? I
I
don't think South Koreans would get a lot of
Is it possible to get rhinoplasty in North Korea? That's the Cora question of the
IMDb
day.
is scholar in Chiang Mai.
Is it Chiang Mai or is it North Korea? I thought it was Chiang Mai, then they changed it to North Korea, but maybe it's backwards. Maybe
I want to go. The fun thing is that if anyone used their real accounts on some of this parasite stuff, if someone had time to sit down and reverse engineer all of their crap, it'd be fun to find their network. But there's a couple in there actually that I scanned.
That's all Angel used to do it with the old school competitions we used to run.
Yeah.
He'd just go into his PBN network and then just start thinking. Who are you talking to, Craig?
You don't even want to know.
Tell her I said hey.
It's a her.
I thought so. Beautiful.
I thought it was a holiday, bro.
It is. I bring
He
my
always
VA.
brings his girlfriend on holidays.
I bring my VA so that he can carry my bags and shit.
Not all he's carrying.
He's carrying bags.
I did all my work. Then they changed it, so it is North Korea.
Okay, yeah.
The Norks.
According to Jordan, I don't know if it is or not, but
I thought that's what it was, but
I've started my only SEOs.
Dude, that flu hit town already, and everyone in town is sick, dude.
Brighton just got over he had the flu last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He sat in here, like that's why I didn't get hardly shit done last week. But he sat in here and watched The Simpsons for like 4 days straight. He put on a Treehouse of Horrors marathon.
Oh, really?
He wants to watch Babadook. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, Steph watched it.
Yeah. It's creepy as shit. It's not like gory or anything like that, but it's like, what the fuck?
I saw part of it.
It came from Craig's neck of the woods.
You got to watch Dog Soldiers with him, the werewolves and stuff. Dude. It's a great movie.
I'm gonna have to talk to him too. I did get him to sit down and watch Beetlejuice.
Don't watch Dog Soldiers with him. Beetlejuice is more speed, dude. I was just messing around.
I heard I Spit on Your Grave is a good one for children. Is that
yeah, dude. That's always really good, dude.
I thought so.
Fuck's sakes.
You haven't seen that, Craig?
No.
I won't give you the premise.
Monster Squad.
That one's solid.
Beetlejuice.
I'm getting a bunch of messages about freaking.
It got pushed back. I'm pissed because of the writer's strike, Zeddy. Ortega's supposed to be in it. That and Wednesday 2, the new season of Handmaid's Tale. Something else got pushed back. I don't know. A bunch of shit got pushed back because the writers were on strike for like 2 weeks. How about, are you safe over there with everything in Israel going on, Craig?
Yeah, that's a good distance away. So
It's until all the bombs drop.
Till Iran
there
gets
was,
involved.
believe it or not, we were sitting out this morning and at 12 o'clock, they must have had the siren test.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we heard the big siren. We're like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm assuming it was a test. I'm assuming
I
it
hope
was.
it was a test, bro.
Yeah.
I hope it was a test. But
They would in the town I grew up in, they would test the tornado siren every fucking day at noon. Like in the summer.
We have one every day at noon. Like
Yeah.
literally at noon, like there's a siren that goes off that you can hear all over. Dude.
Yeah. That was like kids' alarms in the summer. It was like you'd wake up at noon because that would go off.
Yeah, right. The war thread. Let's see what's going on.
tornado warnings in Kansas is loud.
Tornado warnings? Kansas, that'd be fucking serious. That's where Twister was.
American film guys need to get moving.
Yes, they do. Well, they were all pissed about AI. Where I would be pissed off about is like they had it in the contracts where they could take your likeness and use them in other movies without paying you. So like background actors and shit like that using AI. So then you get like this like network of people that you can use in the background. You never have. I'm surprised they're not doing that just anyway without it. That's what I would be doing if I was Hollywood. But I'm not in Hollywood. Maybe I'll mention it to Earp. He probably could find that useful, wouldn't he, Mike?
What's that? Oh yeah, definitely.
In Hollywood? Yeah, that's where he is.
He has invented himself nicely out there, man.
He did a good job.
He pimped it up, dude.
It is no surprise though.
No
Still
surprise.
doing magic and shit.
I'm freaking hungry, man.
You should have Earp on the show sometime.
Next week.
Or
Earp. Earp is way dirtier than Dirty Juice. I can guarantee it.
Dirty Juice. We need to get Dirty Juice on as well, just for the sheer hell of his name.
I could probably hook that up. I talked to him. I found a winery for sale because he wants to move to North Carolina because his wife wants to be closer to me. So I found this winery that was for sale. It's only like $3 million. I sent it over to him. It had like a restaurant. You could do weddings. It had like 4 or 5 cabins aside from the main house that he could, Airbnb and shit. I sent that to him. I was like, you should get this. It's only an hour from me. She and I could meet halfway and it'd only be a 30-minute drive one way. And then you could come pick her up. Make sure they have a wheelchair ramp. But he didn't want to drop $3 million on a winery in North Carolina. He's like, well, I'm from wine country, so it probably wouldn't be as good. I was like, so you make it as good, and then you get more business. He didn't want to do it.
Anyway, Dali.
What's the new doll?
Dali, whatever. However, I call it Dali, but
nope.
Sorry, I'm getting messages. My bad. So is Craig.
Yeah.
I'm getting hit hard right now about a couple different projects. So.
Dude, no one fucking talks until you come on alive, and then they all fucking start.
That's so true, dude.
Because they get that YouTube notification.
Yeah.
I got to get numbers together for these freaking investors, and it's freaking moving fast.
What up, Mike?
Michael. No, that's me.
Yeah, is that the film industry? I bet they're going broke. I mean, everyone in that industry is going broke except for the people at the top, right? I would think.
They just are betaing. They've been using Dali's been around for a while. They're betaing it inside of ChatGPT for image creation, but I prefer like Stable Diffusion directly.
And what industry, ZD Electrical, is it the SEO or the electrical industry where your friends are going broke?
No, I think it's the film industry.
They're going BO, bro. I go BO.
Film industry.
Film industry. That's the adult film industry.
I take it that's booming.
Yeah, but no one makes money unless you're like you run a studio or something. The girls don't make money.
You guys seen the how-to and FAQ schema all gone from Google? Maybe old news for you all.
Yeah, they've been depleting that.
You guys seen that shorter shit ranks better than longer shit?
I'm just glad that I never get into the whole fucking schema thing.
Clint did.
Yeah. So what happens next?
I mean, I honestly think right now they are probably using it to classify pages. I think that the helpful content scoring is coming to a page and it's looking for certain indicators of certain types of content. It's only being used on certain types of content. And I think they probably use schema to kind of trigger on that to some extent. And so I don't think it's a waste, but it's not something I've ever done like manually. If WordPress does it, then they don't, or then they do, or whatever, or then my articles do, is what I mean.
It's like the author picture back in the day. That was too easy to fucking do, and it helped you too much. So they're going to do it for a while, and they're going to get rid of it. So there's why you can if you want.
There's I think it's Eric Lancheras, and I kind of agree with him, but he thinks that the helpful content stuff is actually targeted towards like WordPress for a large extent of things, for like low quality.
They're saying WordPress is low quality.
I mean, if you think about how much shit's been built on it, how much low quality shit.
No, I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think WordPress is, to be clear, I don't think WordPress is low quality. You can have a freaking solid website in WordPress, but I think that there's a lot to be trained on off of that. And if they're using like machine learning and an AI and a classifier, then it would be easy to train data on, WordPress articles and start looking for key indicators and to start dampening. I think it's a rank score modifier, the helpful content scoring stuff. Michael has the eat hacks thing. I'm telling you, it's all about those modifiers. It's all about certain keywords and building your content, like Brad said, having the right on page, like what we've been teaching for years.
I should not be able to rank for high level terms in Charlotte without a GMB for localized terms with a shitty HTML site, but it's all on page and citations to something that doesn't have a fucking GMB.
Yep.
So yeah, there's your eat. Get the on page entity stuff right. Optimize it correctly, and then build the right type of links. Like you want to make a local site, build local citations.
What's interesting, and this is theory crafting right now, but what Jordan said and what you were saying, like if you think about code bloat versus like HTML versus WordPress, and I mentioned that I think that shorter articles are doing better. Now, if you're overloading the bot with a bunch of fucking code bloat and content with WordPress that they're not getting to certain key indicators for expertise of the article, like if it's in the sidebar, the author's in the sidebar or at the footer, and that's over 1,000 words down or something like that because of code bloat versus HTML, like there's a good chance that they're not picking up the expertise. They're not picking up any of that crap because they have to lower their cost of collection, because if they're going out there and they're scoring all this stuff with machine learning, they can't do it to everything. So they're not going to index certain things. They're not going to crawl past a certain, read past a certain thing. So HTML should do better in a world like that. And I think that's what's going on a lot of the time. I don't think it's HTML versus WordPress. I think it's code bloat or content bloat versus.
That's why I've been saying I like HTML for years, especially for like local landers and stuff like that. It's so quick. You know, I can have Drew put a theme together that's like lean. I can put a bunch of content on that theme and then just upload it, you know, so it's easy.
Q&A is cool. I think that infrequently asked questions are actually really important right now, like questions that people ask that most people don't ask, like to build out new expertise on a topic. But experience and expertise, man. And I think that with certain WordPress installs and certain content types, you're screwing yourself out of doing it right.
No, I don't think I'll be spreading myself too thin. So honestly, the agency, if you get the right people in place with a little direction, it can build itself. And then the thought behind doing the brick and mortar would be, you know, say you bought a water damage place. I'm not going to be going out, and I'm not qualified to go do the water damage stuff and do the actual cleanup. It would be more of a director dispatch type role. If I can do that, manage the cash flow, then we're good. So
Brad is actually back out on the corner. He wanted to do something more fulfilling.
This will fill me.
It will fill you up. Well,
it'll fill my heart.
I can hear my children outside. Like everyone decided they had the flu today and stayed home, and except for my son.
Dude, my kid legit had the flu, so he was out.
They did. Yeah, dude. No, like it's been 4 or 5 days of hell for them. Luckily, it didn't hit me that hard.
I've been stuck on getting extra clients. Did you all do much in real life networking for clients?
It was funny. I went to one Chamber of Commerce like meeting ever.
No way.
It was fucking terrible. Send me your agency site, Michael. I'll take a look at it. You probably need to niche down, have a few case studies within that niche, and then just focus on getting clients in that niche with a streamlined set of deliverables, streamlined set of like offerings. And then Yeah, then you could scale that. You're not gonna be able to scale just the general agency that, like old school OMG people were pimping. And now I say that, but go back up to Big Willie at the top. That's essentially, as far as I know, what he's done. He's done well with it, but it's just. But that's a localized agency, so he's focusing just on people in an area. So yeah.
But I think networking in general, like, don't be put off. I've met a lot of people at different events, not BNI stuff or local chamber bullshit, because I think that's all low level.
Yeah.
But meeting people in real life and building relationships definitely does work, for sure. But
yeah, and imagine if we go back to the in real life stuff. If you've niched down, like what if you haven't niched down? What in real life stuff are you going to do? Chamber of Commerce. What's the other one? That has all the rules and shit.
BNI.
Yeah, BNI. Yeah, like all of those. It's just like you're a generalist and you lump yourself in with other generalists, and you're all over the place. But imagine if you niche down and you find, I used to be in the car aftermarket car industry. If I wanted to open an agency that was like targeting aftermarket car manufacturers, sellers, people selling like Camaro parts or Mustang parts or something like that, where would I go? The cream of the crop for those type of shows is like SEMA in Vegas. I would fucking have a booth at SEMA. But if you never niche down, you're never going to be able to do that. So,
did I read your email correctly? You said an 8-figure agency?
Yeah, 7 figures too easy.
I love it. I love the 8-figure, dude. That's perfect, dude. I thought you should have gone with 10 though, or 9.
No, I want it to be realistic. 8's realistic. 7 is too easy. Because what 7? 80 something.
7 you can do depending on how you launch. We did I remember a campaign that we launched that hit that pretty quickly almost.
Yeah.
I think it was 6 in like 30 days. It was like one of the rehab ones back in the day. Just because we were able to launch a bunch of numbers into it though.
Was that, and when we did for CIC.
Yeah.
What was that?
And mortgage, dude, was ridiculous.
Well, that too, yeah. Well, mortgage we never saw any money off of, though,
no.
So it doesn't really matter. So, but yeah, we're doing well.
Nelson, that's a good book. Who's Josh Nelson? Brad can't be the best in his local area because who's Brad?
Dirty Juice is there.
Dirty Juice is where?
In Greensboro, or he will be.
The fuck are you talking about? He's in there now?
Agency.
Huh?
That's why Brad can't be the best.
Oh, yeah, in Greensboro. Yeah.
The Dirty Juice will be there.
You're not going to make... I was like... I blanketed Greensboro for a while, and it doesn't get that much. So, have it.
Are you niching down, Bradley?
Always. I told you that's the only way I would do it when you mentioned... Yeah, so... I'm going to start selling to medical spas. What do you think, Mike? I've got plenty of experience in medical spas and vitamin B12 injections.
Vitamin C now.
Vitamin C, yeah. Yeah. I'll show them the results from that site. They'll be
Vitamin C now.
Yeah.
Josh Nelson. Who's Josh Nelson? You know him?
Sounds familiar. Is that the 7-figure agency guy?
It's an SEO guy. Meet our team, plumbing and HVAC.
That's him. Yeah, that's the 7-figure agency guy, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. All I know is the overhead doors are rad.
Yeah, his book's not bad.
No?
No. Yeah.
When are you writing your book, dude?
When I'm not married anymore.
Are you going to write it about marriage?
No.
What are you going to write it about, man?
Excursions. But yeah, he's got an event coming up, I think, the Josh Nelson guy. So his stuff's good, but it's like it's surface level shit, So
that's what, honestly, it seems like it's all surface level shit anymore.
Yeah. No one wants to go deep.
Not going there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Units.
My only problem with the Josh Nelson stuff, I think it's a good book. It's good, gives you good direction. They're bloated, in my opinion. Like he's like, oh, I've got to, this person has a 7-figure agency. Cool. How many employees you got? 10. But you're not making any fucking money then, are you? So it gets too bloated too fast. So 3-4 employees, you should be able to hit it 8-figure agency. But that's just me.
That's all well and good until you get there and you have those employees churning over fucking constantly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's bloated, and if you have 10 employees all making what, 50 grand a year, $500,000 of that goes direct into employee costs. Plus you've got your standard SEO costs, stuff like that, outsource everything. I'd rather have my costs be outsourcing stuff and being streamlined as opposed to having my
a lead. Yeah,
you
know what? I've seen a couple leads leave recently on different people, and it causes a huge issue, man.
That's linchpin. You can't have one person that is the only person that can do that shit. But
that's why you always have to have a Craig.
Yeah, build redundancies. I recently read Fix This Next. That's pretty decent for like an agency owner. That would be a good read for most agency owners.
Really?
It's Mike Michalowicz, or however you say his last name. Yeah. Guy that wrote Profit First back in the day.
That entrepreneurial engine rocket shit that it works, that stuff that you recommended.
What's that?
Entrepreneurial rocket crap or whatever. I forget the name of it.
Oh, EOS?
What's that?
You talking about EOS?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh yeah, EOS is solid.
Online operating system or whatever.
It's entrepreneurial operating system.
Yeah, it works, dude.
No, it's solid.
Good.
It can be high margin. Mike and I have been brought into agencies, and we looked at like their operations, and we're like, it was not high margin. It was clear why they were not high margin. So, the Houston place, Mike, is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
He's like, we spend all of the money that we bring in for the first 2 months. We spend all of that on the campaign. I said, why? I was like, if they're going to cancel, it's going to be within the first 2 months.
I know you got like 3 months, dude. And it's like, that's like seriously killing.
And it's not needed. Like why are you spending that much money?
Now it really is not needed. Like you can do some damage.
Yeah. I mean, a team of VAs, of 10 VAs building out G stacks and stuff. It's just more shit to manage. Like fix the on page, fix the GMB stuff. I consider that on page too. So fix your on page for your GMB, fix your on page for the website, build out any supporting content, throw the shit in Yext, and see where you go in the next few months. I guarantee it's going to be higher. They're going to continue, and then you can start building out everything else. Go to Marketer Center, get a Bare Essentials gig. Then the next month, tier to that, and then start linking to internal pages. There's your 6-month plan, and it'll work. Don't need it. People overcomplicate it. It's not hard.
I still think that you could. I know a couple other people that could walk in and probably make an additional 10% on top of whatever someone's doing with their fucking agency. Usually,
but it's just unraveling like all the shit. Like it's like it looks like under my desk, all these cords fucking.
Exactly. I've got a foot massager under my desk, bro.
Nice. Because I moved my monitor over, I had to move my computer from one side to the other because the HDMI cable on this monitor was like your wiener, and I needed mine, so I didn't stretch across the desk.
I needed mine. Did you get mine and then you needed yours? You got it backwards, bro.
Something like that, but it all depends on the size of the gap. So I just switch it from one side to the other, and that like unraveling that, and that's what it would be like going into most people's agencies. You need a head of SEO operations, you need an admin, and you need someone doing sales. So that's it. And then under the the head of SEO operations, you've got your outsourcers, you've got maybe a VA, shit like that to handle that. So
it's solved. Brad's done it. No, but it's true though. As long as you have a process that works, you can. Yeah. It's been an hour.
Yes.
hey, we actually had some SEO discussions.
We did.
It's always a bonus.
Yeah, too ClickFunnels for me. Yeah, he's pretty ClickFunnels esque. He does a lot of webinars and shit to drive his agency, which is understandable if you want to do that. So, but yeah, he's ClickFunnels. I go through funnels all the time though. I like going through them. I like ClickFunnels. Russell.
You do like ClickFunnels.
I would not work with Russell though because he works not wearing shoes all the time, barefoot. I put some fucking shoes on.
I only take my shoes off when I'm getting my shiatsu massage at my desk.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even. My feet get cold. I don't.
Oh, it's warm. It's a warmer. It actually heats up.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Fucking rad, bro. It literally just working with the foot massage, dude.
Yeah, I bet your office smells like fucking feet though.
Nope, I don't have smelly feet, dude.
I smell them.
I am a fucking dirty ass.
Bigfoot. I showed my kids. Remember Scare Tactics back in the day?
Yeah.
The very first couple episodes, they did the Bigfoot one, so I looked that up. It was fucking hilarious. They throw that dude against the window, then Bigfoot comes and bangs on the RV window and shit.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
I didn't remember the dude going in. He's like, "There's something out there." And he grabs us. He's like all dramatic, and goes back outside. Yeah. And then starts screaming. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. So, anyway.
Well, good week, guys.
We'll see. I got 2 more weeks left, so you better fucking come with the questions, or I'll just leave early. I don't care. What are they going to do? Fire me?
Yes.
Come back next week.
38 Digital Market, guys, and we'll catch you next week. See you later.
Mm-hmm.